One of the coolest things that I can do as a librarian for my clients is what is called a reference interview. What a reference interview is basically a non judgmental, completely safe, open minded, open question way of finding out what a person really needs information wise. I didn't realize I was doing this in customer service. Like, even at Blockbuster, when people would come up to me, they'd be like, I'm looking for this movie with this actor and it came out this date. Or I was in here last week and there was this movie over here and it had a blue case, and I would go and find it for them because I was referencing. I would ask them, well, what's here? Was it there? Or in my brain, because I have a photographic memory, I would be like, reference point. Oh, they just pointed out it was here, here, and in reference to here. Triangulation, and boom, there it might be. So I was able to find it. I was referencing. This is the really neat thing about having an indirect brain where it connects all the different pieces, is with referencing, you get to do a lot of cross. When it comes to reference questions, sometimes they don't always make sense, but that's because the interdisciplinary brain is trying to connect different dots. I'm not restricted to one particular field or discipline of information, of data, of knowledge. I look at all different ones. And so if an engineer comes at me with a question that I've seen an answer to in a medicine paper, I'm going to refer and try to give a cross-disciplinary perspective on it because it does shine new light. Nice thing about the reference interview too is, information is very personal. Like, when somebody's looking for something, it is very personal to them. Like, that is their ownership. That is what they're doing. And it can be emotional sometimes, like it could be help and support. So you have to keep neutral. You are that grounding space. You are that safe space. And you're the one who, as the librarian, gives that person that permission to be curious, to explore, because it takes a lot of courage to want to learn something, to go out and try to seek that information. And I always give kudos to people who do that. And so reference interviews is certainly a librarian skill that can be transferable to many other different jobs.